What's up, guys? Welcome back to Jam Movies, and today we're talking about Thanksgiving. Really fun flick, guys. Oh, let's get into the budget here. I think it was a $15 million budget. What do they make at the box office?
46.5 million, just over, but I round it down to the nearest point five. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean this is usually a standard, budget for a slasher flick horror movie. And what they did with the budget is it's still pretty impressive. The special effects were awesome. I definitely liked the way Eli Roth took his vision for this, and it showed with the practical effects. I personally love practical effects. I'm a strong believer that CGI. 95% of horror movies shouldn't have any CGI, but that's just my opinion. What did you think of the effects with the budget?
The budget with what they had, they did amazing work. I think they utilized the money everywhere perfectly. The locations were deadly, everything. So like budget wise, I think they should have made more. But I hope that the second one will come with more. Not more of a budget, but will gross more because of people seeing the first one and being more excited for the second one and telling all their friends and family to watch the second one, and that will also probably help the gross for Thanksgiving to go up over time because people are gonna get word of mouth once the second one comes in. But let's talk about Eli Roth.
I'm a fan of Eli Roth's work. I all the way from Hostel to even I liked Green Inferno. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
No.
It's same thing. Cheesy gore, and it's outrageous. He just had, and the same thing with Hostel too. The ending of Hostel, we all remember that one. But no, again, too, I like Eli Roth's work. I like what he does with his effects. And again, too, very basic story, but still engaging at the same time, right? What is your opinion?
Yeah,
on
he
this?
did. I've watched Inglorious Bastards, and I think he did well with that as well. I watched Hostile, but I can't remember. But I think he did a great job with it. Some people complain. I've seen one reviewer complain, saying it's another Eli Roth movie. It's terrible, this and that, but it's not bad at all. It's just a person being absolute picky. But like Jack Dempsey, he did amazing, and from what I've seen him do, he like Grey's Anatomy, Ferrari. I haven't seen Ferrari yet, which I want to see, but I believe out of his comfort zone, and I think he did an amazing job, especially because he ended up being the killer.
Yeah, no, and that actually shocked me at the end there. I wasn't able to guess who the killer was going to be, and yeah, he played good, both the killer and the good cop or whatever. And I did like the motive behind it at the end. It was simplified, but it was still a motive, right? And it was set up right from the beginning of the movie with right under your nose. So I definitely enjoyed his acting on both sides of that spectrum. And it was something different. I don't think you really see him in those. I mean, every time I think of him, I think of Scream.
Yeah. Sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
Like even the locations were all in Ontario, and it's crazy because Port Perry was one, Toronto. Yeah. What else?
Actually, our hometown. There was a lot of places they shot in our hometown. There was the starting whatever that mart. What was the mart in the movie called? Free Mart, you said?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So. That place right there, that was a local Walmart, right? Like not too far from where we're located. And then the school was watered down. Yeah. So I was close to home, and it was cool to see. And I remember you mentioning something about snow removal or something.
So it was obviously Thanksgiving is fall, right? But it was snowing. I'm not sure what time of year they were filming this, but it was closer to December. And it was full of snow, so they had to plow it to get the perfect shots and to avoid seeing snow, because you don't want to see snow in a fall setting or a fall setting movie. But I think it was great. until I watched the commentary, I didn't know. You couldn't even tell that they were freezing, and he said that they were freezing, and it was just outstanding.
Yeah, no, and again to that fall setting, like they nailed it right down. The setting was perfect. You it definitely got that feel. You know, it was a little small town. You know, big on Thanksgiving. You get your parades and the fall colors and the whole 9 yards, right? So they did a really good job setting up the atmosphere, the mood for Thanksgiving, and again too, like this is a movie you could watch, you know, around, you know, Halloween or Thanksgiving,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Eli Roth and I forgot the writer's name, but they're childhood friends. They've always wanted to see a Thanksgiving horror movie because they grew up in Plymouth, Massachusetts. I can't say it, but yeah, they always had a dream of seeing one, and they ended up making one, and they did an outstanding job, on this Thanksgiving horror film.
So there's a lot of different innovative kills, we'll say, in this one. You know, very clever. What was your favorite?
I would have to say when the waiter, she was closing up the diner, and the killer, I believe that was probably the first kill, was it? No, was it the first kill?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, that was one of the first kills, and the mask was on the table or the counter at the diner. He picked it up and went in for the kill. And before he killed her, he grabbed her face, threw it in the fryer, let it fry a bit. She thought she escaped, grabbed her bag, ran out, just to find out she didn't have her keys. And then as she's scrolling through her bag to grab her keys, that's when he turned on the car headlights, and she got startled, and he just rammed her right into the garbage can, and then ends up sending a post on social media saying half off, and it's just half her her bottom half just hanging off the money or free mart sign, which was absolutely crazy. I also liked even the whole Thanksgiving kill where they put her up like a turkey and put her in the oven.
Yeah, no. Again, two clever kills, and they were fun. Like, again, too, if you can call, we're not endorsing killing here, but in the movie, yeah, it was a lot of fun kills. Mine had to be Scuba's girlfriend with that vicious table saw. That was a very vicious kill.
Yeah.
And it was very, you know, it was aggressive, right? And I see something like that kind of threw me off guard, even though we're already on guard because it's an Eli Roth movie. It still threw me a little off guard, but I love the blood and the violence and the whole bit. I had a lot of fun with this movie, you know, in general. Another cool thing that we should let you guys know is that me and Johnny here actually went to Frightmare in the Falls, and they had a Thanksgiving reunion there. Eli Roth and then the whole cast was there, and I mean, it looked like they were having a lot of fun. So you could kind of see like that chemistry worked out on screen as well, right?
Yeah. Even in the, sorry to cut you off, but the commentary, Eli was saying that he was absolutely happy on how they just got along and made the work just that much easier. The one fight scene between the two lovers.
The guys fighting over the girl.
Yeah. He said they would fight and then they would get up and laugh because they just enjoyed each other's company so much that it was like play fighting, and they want to make it as real as possible, obviously, because you're acting, right?
Yeah.
And I think they did a great job. And you can, like you were saying, them walking around, you can feel like they enjoyed each other's company. They didn't just do it for work. They're not just putting up a persona.
Yeah.
And they even had all the outfits on and stuff, which was amazing.
Yeah. Scuba was walking around with the school jacket and everything like that. But yeah, no, you can definitely tell the chemistry was there on screen. They all worked well together, and they made, you know, for what it is, they made a really good slasher film. And it's, you know, I would definitely put it in one of my top 5 or 10 lists.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I don't know if you were updated yet about it, but Eli Roth was talking about already the second one. He's going to take a year off.
I did hear that. Yeah.
He's taking a year off to write the script. I believe the same writer. It was his buddy, so I could see them doing great work again. So he's going to take a year off. Hopefully by 2026, 2027, we get the second one. I think gross-wise, the second one should be better. If he's taking a year off to write the script, then he's already has kind of a basis of what he did, and he has like fan feedback, I think it would be 10 times better. So I'm excited for that. Sorry, go.
Yeah, no, I just this is the second one's going to be the determination whether he can make a franchise out of this, which I think that's what he's trying to do, right? If the second one's terrible, nobody's going to see the third,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So this is the pressure is on, right? You got the first one, you got your foot in the door. Second one, you got to impress, and the third one, well, I mean, it could be hit and miss if we get a third, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so what would you give Thanksgiving on this Jammeter?
Thanksgiving, I'd give it a nice 75%. I liked everything about it. It did entertain me. It just, for me, it's too early to say anything higher, but I do say it's 75% is at least the basis, nothing lower than that. Highly recommend it. Great gore if you like gore, and great kill scenes. What would you rate this?
You know what? I'm gonna have to go with an 80% on the Jammeter. I really enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed again Eli Roth's work, just like I have in the past. Special effects were great. It's not a perfect movie. The storyline's a little bit simplified. Killer had purpose, so but overall, really fun movie. So that's all we have today for you guys on our discussion of Thanksgiving. If you haven't checked it out, I strongly suggest checking this one out. You're gonna have a blast. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and to our American followers.